Hey guys, welcome to this week tutorial. In this week tutorial, we'll be creating this nice responsive animated navigation bar right here. Let me show you the finished project. As you can see, we have this active one with the background color and this border on the bottom, and with the icon on the left and the text on the right. And also for this one, that active, we have the icon on the top and the text on the bottom. But once we hover it, watch this hover animation. As you can see, there's an icon from the left that slide in and the icon on the top slide away. So you can see, okay, as you can see right here, and it's fully responsive. So if I show you on the hobby and mobile devices, so we go now here, you can see it's nicely with the nice hover effect. You can see. So if I make this one a little bit more smaller, you see nice hover effect. It's animated sliding hover effect. So that's what we're going to be creating in this week tutorial. There's a link in the description where you can download our full source code if you want to compare side by side. So with that out of the way, I hope you're having a great day as well. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Marius, and on this channel I create web design development tutorial. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss my tutorial. As I said in the introduction, we'll be creating this animated navigation bar right here in this week tutorial. So I have my HTML already opening up right here. So without further ado, I will get started. And there's be a link in the description where you can download or finish project or whole source code. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna create my header using the header element tag with a class called header, and I write a little comment right here. And inside the header right here, I'm gonna create my container. And here I'm going to write another comment. Okay, inside my container, create a nav with a class of header dash nav like this. And inside the nav, I'm going to create a logo. So I'm going to create a header dash logo. I'm going to use an image. The SRC images folder. Then we're going to look for logo.png. Okay, and after the logo, we're going to create our URL with a class called header nav items that will hold all our navigation items. So all of this. Okay, so first we have the icon on the top and the icon on the left and the content that's right here. So set our URL, gonna create an li with a class called header dash list. Okay, like this. And then this one I will give it a class called active for me, the first one. And inside here, create an anchor element with a class header dash link like this, and leave the href empty. And inside of the anchor element, I'm going to create a span element like this, class called icon, and another class icon dash top, just like that. And inside here, let me make my browser a little bit smaller and our code a little bit bigger. Okay, so I hope you can see it. So inside here, I'm going to use my remix icon. So alright, I'm going to use the home like this, and I'm going to duplicate this whole thing, the span. And for this one, going to be icon on the left, so I'm going to do icon left, and it's gonna be the same icon as well. So after this one, I'm gonna write home. Save this. We go back here, we get this right here, as you can see. Now I'm gonna duplicate this li for the second one. So copy this, paste this, and remove the active class for this one. And this one gonna be U2. So instead of home 2 right here, it's gonna be U2. And the content here as well, YouTube. And copy this one. And instead of being YouTube, second one courses. So a book for this one, courses. And the fourth one is gonna be about. So it's gonna be user dash stop, and it's gonna be about. And the next one is project, and it's gonna be briefcase. Say project. And the next one is contacts. Well, lowercase c. And after this one, I need to change this one to contacts, and this one not contacts, sorry, gonna be mail, like this. After that one, the last one will be search. So I see this now. We get all of them right here. Okay, so that's our navigation. That's all we need for the HTML. Now we start working on the CSS right here. So I'm gonna open up my CSS. Okay, inside of my CSS, I have the custom variable for the colors right here. I have a basic reset and styling the HTML by setting the font size to be 10 pixels and give it a font family, the body and the background color, all of that, and our container. Now we're gonna start sending the header itself. Now if you guys have any question, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you. If you're liking this tutorial, I will appreciate if you hit the like button. It will help the YouTube algorithm and suggest it to those who might benefit from this tutorial as well. If you're not already done, I appreciate it if you subscribe as well. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So I'm gonna select my header element like this by starting the header class and give it the back shadow of 0.6 rem, 1.2 rem for the blur, and for the color say RGBA gonna be 0, 0, 0 and 0.12. Save this. We get this right here, as you can see. Okay, this is gonna be mobile first, so everything we're styling had to deal with the mobile. Okay, and after this one, I'm gonna say background color to be the off-white, and set the height to be 8 rem, so 80 pixel. So as you can see right here. Okay, don't worry, we're gonna style everything. And after this one, the header, I'm gonna set my header nav. Nav. I've set this one to be display flex and align item to be center and justify content to be space between, like this. If I see this now, see, we can see it right here, the logo and the menu item. After the header nav, I'm going to select my header logo. Okay, I'll set the width and the height to be 5 rem. And the height as well, 5 rem. And give it a border radius of 50%, so it will be prefer circle. If I see this now, you can see it doesn't really look like the circle because this image is bigger than it. So I'm gonna say overflow to be hidden. Now you can see right here, and I set a flex shrink to be 0. So no matter how big this one is, this one doesn't get any smaller than the 5 rem. Okay, so now let's start the image and set our header logo. So header logo img, and this one, instead of width and height to be 100%, say width 100% and the height as well. Save this. Now we get it right here. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm gonna start styling this menu item. So my header dash nav items, and first position to be absolute. Not absolute, sorry, position to be fixed. Z index 12. Set the top to be 0, left 0. Set a width be 80%. So I save this now. You can see right here it had no background color, but don't worry, we can give it to it soon. 80%, and I'll set a max width to it, max width to be 30 rem, and set the heights to be 100 viewport heights. Set the overflow and the x-axis to be hidden, but on the y-axis to be auto. I set also the back shadow for this one, not back sizing, to be the same as the header back shadow right here. So I'm gonna copy this. Now give it a background color to be the off-white as well. Save this. Now you can see right here. And I give it a padding all around the 4 rem. Save this. As you can see. Now so starting the header list, we should align that wrap around each one individual anchor element, menu item. So select the header list dash list like this, and give it a border left and right. Say border left 0.1 rem, solid transparent. Set a border right, also 0.1 rem, solid transparent, like that. Set border radius to be 0.6 rem, and overflow heading, and give it a transition or 0.3 second ease and out. So I set this now. As you can see right here, not that much a change. Now I'm going to start styling the link itself, the anchor element. So it has the class of header dash link like this. And set a color to be inherits. Say this. So it change for the blue to the black for the body color, text color. Set the font size to be 2 rem. Set the padding also 2 rem. Set the padding left to be 0. So we get something like this. Set a display inline flex inline atom to be center. Now set a border left to be 0.3 rem solid transparent, and this border left representing this one right here. Okay, and once we get a little bit bigger, there's a border left right here and a border right here, and that's what we give it to this one, the header list. Okay, this header list border left and right representing these one, the border left and the right for these individual items, and that this border on the bottom is representing the border left right here, which can be seen right here. Okay, and I give it a transition as well, so I'm gonna copy this transition right here, paste it right here. Okay, now start styling the icon. Okay, so going back here, say header link, set the icon, then will be font size 2.2 rem. Save this so it's a little bit bigger. So on the mobile, we don't want to show the icon on the top, only the one on the left, so I'm gonna hide that one. So say icon and then icon top will be display none, like this. So one of them is hidden. Now I'm going to start the icon on the left, so I'm going to duplicate this one. And this one will be margin right to be 2 rem right there. And so adding the, you can see the hover effect right here. You can see this nice animation right here. So we set a header list. Once we hover it, and also we're going to do it for the active one. So I'm just going to grab this. We should have class active, which should be the first one. I'm going to change the background color to my primary lights variable, so you can see like this. But once I hover it, I want to add some padding right here, as you can see right here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this one again. Now we're going to start the header link once we hover it, because we give it a padding left to be 0. We want to give a padding left now to be 2, RAM. Okay, so instead of just hover, we're gonna add the header link. So once we hover on a header list, we want to affect the header link as well. Header link, and this one will be padding left of 2 rem, and give it a color of the primary, and border left as well, border left color of the primary. You remember we gave it a border left here to be 0.3 round and transparent. Now we want to give it the color. Okay, I'll save this now. As you can see, now once we hover it, you can see this nice animation, sliding animation right here. So that's the menu on mobile devices. So this is how it looks like, as you can see right here. But when we start getting the bigger, like somewhere right here, as you can see, it jumped to the top. Okay, and this, if I inspect this and bring my console on the bottom right here and choose the responsive option, this is around like 672, but once we get bigger, like this, around like 900, and went from the mobile to the extended version right here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna work on next. So make this one smaller again. So somewhere right here. So I'm gonna shrink this one. So, and that's how I made the query at a 901 pixel. Okay, so start styling that one. So first thing, I'm gonna grab my header, give it the height. But before we give it a header 80 rem, now set the height to be 100%. Save this. Okay, and after that one, I'm gonna select our header nav item, which is this one. Then I'm gonna give it a position of initial. So we're gonna reset it from, but before we set it position fixed, now we're gonna reset it. Set a width to be 100% and a max width as well. And after the width, we're gonna set the height as well to 100%. So save this. Now you can see I'm gonna set display to be flex, as you can see right here. Okay, you set a justify content be flex in, and from there I'm gonna set a padding, reset the padding back to 0, and say margin left before rem to give us some space between the logo right here, so you can see right here. And after that, I said remove the back shadow, set me none, save this. Now you can see, and set the overflow to be visible. Okay, and after the header nav item, I'm gonna start styling the header list. So header list right here. So the position to be relative, set the border radius to be 0. Now you can see. Set the border color to be dark gray. Save this. There's you can see some colors right there. Okay, and from there set also display the flex and then line item be center and justify content as well to be center. Save this. As you can see, everything looking nice now. Okay, and after this, I'm start starting the header and link. So header dash link like this. Inside of the heights to be 100%. Padding with 2 rem. Font size 1.6 rem. Overflow. Heading and the border left to be 0, but we want to add border to the bottom. So border dash bottom be 0.3 rem. Solid transparent like that. Save this. See, not that much to change. Okay, now from there, now we start styling our icons. Okay, so I say header link dash icon. I say this on the position to be absolute. That was why we set the position to be relative on the header list. And from there, I set the display we block. So, and for example, the top one is heading, set display to be none, set to be display block, and give it a transition. Say all 0.3 second ease and out. This. Let's save this now. As you can see, everything just coming right here. Okay, now so styling each individual icon. So for example, say icon tap. I said that one to be tap. Zero. The left to be 50%. And transform, translate x negative 50%. So I say this now. Now you can see they're showing. Okay, now from there, now I'm gonna start the icon left. Just duplicate this one and instead of top, it's gonna be left. And then top gonna be 50%. Go on to again in the middle, and the left I'm gonna set it to 0 for now, and then translate y 50% negative 50%. So I say this, as you can see right here. Okay guys, if you have any question, leave them in the comment section. I will more than help you. And also, if you're liking this tutorial, I will appreciate it if you hit us like button. It will help the YouTube algorithm. And if you have not already done so, I will appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button as well. So with that out of the way, let's continue our tutorial. So we just finished on the left, but I don't want to be showing the left. I only want to show when we hover it or it's active. So because of that, I'm going to remove the left to be negative 100%. So it's out of the way. Okay, Now we're gonna start for the hover and active for the header link. So I'm just gonna go up here. Since we already have this, copy this, come down here, paste it. So we start the header link and hover. So once we hover or we have active, we want to set the padding left to be 4 rem and the padding in general to be 3 rem, top and bottom and 2 rem, left and right. This is gonna be the in general, but on the left, since we're gonna be displaying icon, I give it a little bit more 2 more rem or padding. Okay, and I set a border bottom color to be the primary. So if I say this now we get this, as you can see. Okay, but we need to start bring this icon in and hide this one. Okay, as you can see right here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna duplicate this one again. So header list hover, but instead this one gonna be icon tap. And then we just want set a tap to be negative 100%. Like this. Save this. See, it's here, as you can see. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing for the left. Only for the left we're gonna bring in. So left, I'm gonna set the left property right here to be 1.2 rem. 1.2 rem. So I save this, and you can see. Now let's hover it. As you can see, it's nice, animated, it's fully responsive from here to this. Okay, so this is the finished project right here. Nice animated menu right here. Okay, so that's it for this week tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you're not already done it, I appreciate it if you like, subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so be notified every time I release new tutorial. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.